Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time, our party met their demise with some critical characters falling at the back in the caves near KLM. And so rather than going back to scratch on Campaign 3, I'm going to keep up the playlist of Campaign 2, except I have re-rolled new characters and they basically look like knockoffs of the original campaign characters, just because my brain couldn't keep track who was who with the new characters. I've remade them, but they're all slightly different races, slightly different powers and stuff, but they're all here, and rather than doing point buy, I abused the stat rolling in order to have better characters ready. But we're going Cataclysm, Ironman, and if you want to see the story and the introductions and stuff, you can go back to the start of this playlist, but because I'm going to keep this on playlist 2 for campaign 2, I'm just going to skip through like all of the tutorial stuff and we'll get straight to the adventuring part. Yes, that's fine. I'll see you guys after a bit of admin back when the actual game catches up. Alright, so the too long didn't read is the four of us met in a tavern. This wonderful gentleman, Lord Karen, came and collected us, took us up to this council building, ordained us as registered members of the council, and now we can level up to level 2. But to do that, we need to take a long rest, so we can come back round through town. We can see all the wonderful sights and smells, and before we come down here, in fact, we must remember to come and visit the bush, because the bush has wonderful things for us inside. And I really feel like Faith's portrait is just like an angry version of Faith's prior portrait. You know, like when you have a face and then somebody gets like a clay puppet made of that face? That's all I can see when I see Faith down there now. But yeah, previously our run did not go so well on Cataclysmic Ironman. So we're starting again, and we're making things a little bit more familiar with the cast of characters. Some changes to occur, so rather than dwarves and halflings, we now have elves and half-elves all throughout. We will worry about the subclasses when we level up, because that's when we'll take oaths for the paladin and the like. So we can do so just over here. It'll be a charge of 10 gold.
Hello, adventure. What can I offer you?
A room, please.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just
A suite?
it's
We rest for 8 hours in the safety of the tavern, and here we can level up. So Faith gets her cunning action. Gothic gets his specialization for his certain type of magic. And we need to pick that arcane tradition, and we're just going to pick Shock Arcanist again. And we need to learn 2 first level spells amongst those that we already know. Previously I had taken Featherfall in Paranoia, but apparently it's not really required. So what else do we think would be useful here? Hideous Laughter could be good, but I'm worried that they're just going to make the wisdom save far too often for it to be functional, especially when everything has +3 to its saving throw. We already have Thunderwave, but apart from Thunderwave, Magic Missile, and Burning Hands, none of these really do damage to anything. I don't know, we already have Sleep. If Area of Effect stuff might be more beneficial. Generate a sphere of thick fog for a limited time. Creatures inside cannot attack those on the outside. Let's try that for some area control. And spray a luminous cone that briefly blinds your enemies. Let's just take Burning Hands as well. Then we can prepare. We don't need Detect Magic prepared, because it's a ritual, so we'll take Fog Cloud, and we have Burning Hands. That's all good. Pastel can level up. She is a Sun Cleric this time round. We gain our Channel Divinity, Turn Undead, and Herald of the Sun. Channel Divinity to engulf a visible enemy within 6 cells with radiant light, causing 1d8 radiant damage plus 2 per cleric level, half damage on a successful Constitution save, and cause the blinded condition for 1 minute negated on a successful save. Then Kite gets to pick a fighting style. We're going to pick Protection with a shield to force disadvantage on attackers. As for prepared spells, I think this is all adequate. And for Pastel, let's see, what do we have going on here? I don't like Bane because they can save against it and that's inefficient. We don't need Detect Magic because we have it. We definitely want Guiding Bolt. We have Fairy Fire and Burning Hands as our domain spells. We've got Inflict Wounds prepared. That's all good for me. So that is our level up done. If we head on out here now, we'll probably have a conversation over here because we need to learn about the scavengers. Deputies, a word.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, well, let's go buy our food then. Because we need food for the adventuring long rests ahead.
Welcome to Gorim's Emporium.
Thank you for your kind welcome. We would like to see your wares. So, we need food. That's a given. So, that is going to be ration packs here. That's 4 for 8 gold. We'll take 8, so that's 2 long rests worth. Sorry about the sirens, if you can hear them. Right, we will conclude that. Now, stuff we don't need. We don't need 2 sets of thieves' tools. We don't need commoner's clothes if we have our armor. We'll keep the poison. No, we're not going to put those on top. We won't get those to stack together in a minute. Again, we can sell the commoner's clothes for 1 whole silver piece. Let me just get out of this menu for one moment, because what we also want to do is read this basic crafting for poison. You can... Apparently you can't stack on that together. We have a notebook. That's all fine. Craft Potion of Healing. Read that. Thank you. Craft Scroll of Magic Missile. Read that. Thank you. That's our spell book. That's a healing potion. We have a scroll kit. We can sell this crafting of basic poison because we've already read it, so we don't need to know it twice. Craft Scroll of Cure Wounds. We'll read that one as well. We have bolts for our crossbow, so we'll give the arrows to Faith. Over here we've got spears, Scraft Scroll... Words, man. We don't need that either, so we can sell that because we've 2 copies. Alright, we'll give that to Pastel. Anything else we can give to Pastel for selling? No. Okay. So, trade with me again, please. No, we're doing this instead.
Deputies?
A word, if you please.
A word, if you please.
So famous already.
You were...
We don't... That's
Right,
still
we'll
news.
skip over this.
But you'll find...
So, that conversation just teaches us that when we go to a location, the scavengers will go and collect all of the remaining equipment and stuff that we did not pick up, and we can then sell it efficiently if we want to make some more money. Pastel, though, is going to sell basic poison and crafting Scroll of Cure Wounds because we don't need 2 copies of those. Then what we need to buy from over here is a few things. We're going to need a set of medium armor for Gothic. Scale mail armor. Set AC to 14 plus 2 dex bonus. That's 52 gold. We will buy that. Give it to Gothic. I'll probably be back there in just one moment. Because Gothic is a sellsword, he has medium armor proficiency, so we can remove his wizard's adventuring clothes and equip him with scale mail armor. That puts our AC as a wizard up to 16, but we're still able to cast all of our spells. Get back into that trade screen again. Then Gothic can sell those adventuring clothes. They're not worth anything, unfortunately. Fine. Is there anything else over here that we want? We do not currently have a Malakanan Rosary in the party, which is something we definitely do want, but currently cannot afford. So we'll probably have to wait till we make our next trip for that, because these daggers are not worth enough to bother selling. So until we get some more cash, that's going to have to wait. But let's come around here and visit this guy. This person trades in all kinds of magic items.
Hello, how may I help you?
Let's trade with them. Now, currently, we need to make sure that Gothic... No, we don't want to sell that. Oh god, what did I do? Oh! UI. I wanted to cancel and I clicked pay. That's fine. We'll make the best out of a bad situation. We need some kind of arcane focus. So we can wear a belt, we can wear a circlet. By getting rid of that pouch, we can use something else in our utility slot instead. So what do we want instead? It can basically be any of these items. We don't need to be wearing a military ribbon, but we're also not wearing any kind of helmet currently, or a belt. So we'll take a spell component pouch belt, and we'll equip that in a second. How about for our other heroes? You have a holy symbol necklace. You have a holy symbol necklace. You currently don't have anything because you're not currently a spellcaster apart from your racial cantrip. Is there anything else we want to buy from here with our remaining little gold we have? Poisonous kits, acids, herbalism kits. We could get a scroll, which could save us in a pinch. Or we could get another healing potion. Let's see if there's anything we're actually capable of crafting on our coming journey. So we need magnesium and Galavan Amarith. Blood, daffodils, and magnesium. And we have a scroll kit, so we can do that as Gothic. We can do poisons and scrolls as Faith. And we can we have proficiency in Arcana, so we can do this once we have a Malakanan Rosary. We don't have anyone proficient in Smith's tools, but I'm not too bothered about that. So we're lacking herbalism kits if we want to make potions, and magnesium and Galavan Amaranth. And we need magnesium and Galavan Amaranth for Scrolls of Magic Missile. How much would that run us? Magnesium is 12 and Galavan Amaranth is 12. So we'll pick up 2 of those each. Go back to our crafting menu. Gothic has the spell magic missiles known, so he can craft this with 8 hours going. DC 13 medium. And then Faith. No, we need a herbalism kit from somebody. What did I screw up? We just don't have anybody with a herbalism kit. So we would need to buy one of those, it seems. Unless I'm going mad. This is a scroll kit. This is a poisoner's kit. So we need a herbalism kit. But for our remaining 23 gold, I'm not hopeful. Oh, it's only 6 gold. Yes. Right, Faith, hand that off to somebody who can actually use it. As long as it's in somebody's inventory, we'll be fine, apparently. So, let's make another healing potion as well. Get our crafting going. Alright, what are we doing? Visiting the Scavengers' headquarters. That's this over here.
Ah, you came.
You piqued our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
Alright, yes we do. Alright, I skipped through that for you because we've seen it a bunch of times before, but effectively they will collect stuff that we don't collect on our journeys, and they would like us to go to KLM and look for a colleague of theirs over there because they want to set up a trade route, but people haven't been seen in a long time. So, whilst we're here, we can also try and pop this chest with Faith. And we fail against a DC 22. So unfortunately, we're locked out of that chest now forever until we can find another way of unlocking it. And so, with that, we are ready to once again hit the road. We don't need to do anything else here. Not that we have cash for it, even if we wanted to. We don't have any kind of ranged weapon for Kite currently. He just has javelins to throw, so we'll have to deal with that otherwise. Can we stick those in here? We can't. He'll just replenish them as he throws them, I suppose. So, that is our big hard reset back into Solasta, Crown of the Magister, Cataclysmic Ironman runs for attempt number 2, but I'm going to keep it all in this playlist. Thank you for your kind attention in all of this disparate, roundabout goings-on. Next time we will double check up on everyone's stats and whatnot, and then get back to the adventuring. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.